Yes Riders, just arrived, GoPro 12 Black with the Max Lens Mod 2.0. Interesting to see how this max view and more stabilised footage turns out. Oh, let's get out on the trails and give it a whirl. So trails have been hit, footage has been compared. Be interesting for your comments and thoughts as to which footage, do you think it's drastically better with the Max Lens mod and the Max View and the more stabilized footage, or do you prefer the standard hyper view of the 11, which is what I've always used for my channel? in terms of the two cameras, it's hard to not compare them because the 12 is meant to be progression, and I got it to obviously hopefully get better footage is the idea. I do use the 11 without the mod, to be fair. I would say just comparing them, they feel exactly the same weight in terms of just holding them in your hand or on the helmet. I don't notice any difference in weight. Maybe that one is a bit heavier because of the bigger lens if you've got the mod, but it's not noticeable, I would say, in terms of feel from that point of view. But yeah, I'm just gonna show footage with the 11 on the same bit of trail and then compare it to the same trail with the 12. And again, let me know your thoughts on which you prefer, because I'm interested, and then I'll let you know my thoughts in a moment. So let's get on and have a look at the new footage from the 12 and compare it to the 11. Whoa! Okay, 12 versus 11. Which do you prefer? You tell me. This still is from the GoPro 11. I'll compare it to a 12 in a moment, and I guess the things to note, you've got a bit of sky in the top right and then the front wheel, and this is the GoPro 12. You can see it is a lot wider, so much so you're getting the peak of my visor in the top left, and then a lot more of the hand at the bottom, and then if you look at the amount of sky in the picture versus the other one, again, I've tried to take it at a similar point in the jump for sort of a fair comparison. In terms of my first impressions comparing the footage, I'm definitely going to sort of persevere and use the 12 and the Max Lens mod more, I think, just to get more footage and for more comparison. I do like it, but yeah, it's maybe going to take a bit of getting used to. Definitely wider field of view. Almost seems a bit slower though, although maybe I need to ride faster. But I was really happy with the footage I was getting with the 11, but I think the 12, particularly with the Max Lens mod, when I start cropping it for shorts or using the vertical feature, I think that could be quite good. In terms of features, the 12 is meant to have double the battery life. I do always carry a spare battery. Anyone who uses them a lot knows they can go quite quickly, particularly if you're doing a lot of runs. So maybe I don't need a spare battery, or with a spare battery you'll be able to go for ages. So I haven't tested that yet, but that's what apparently they say. I think the quality of the footage looks definitely no worse, if not better, in terms of just general quality. Looks really, really good. So in that sense, I've used 4K 60 on both of them effectively, but with the Max Lens it's obviously more stabilized. I do like that. I think that's that seems good in that sense. But I'll continue using it, but I can always then just go to the standard hyper view and take that lens off if I'm not getting on with it. But yeah, interesting. I just think certainly more footage on off-piste trails, like going fast and stuff. I'll continue to use it and compare, but and this is what this review is about, first impressions, just comparing the footage to the 11, because that's what I've been using for some time now. So whoa. This is the fun bit. the side, it's got this blue speckle in the black. I'm not sure I like this. I mean, I always wonder why GoPro don't give you a choice of different colours, why it's always just black. But anyway, so yeah, just if you see that it's not got bits of paint on it, that's actually deliberate, I'm assuming.
Oh, hey.
It's got the 10-bit encoding, although out of the box it's defaulted to the 8-bit, so I did have to change it to that, so that improves the quality apparently. You can shoot in narrow sort of vertical mode without having to turn the camera around, although I think once you crop the hyper view with the mod lens, I think I'd be interested to see the difference, so that's something I need to get round to give that a try.
Wait. Eyeliner's definitely not the choice. Cougar. Garrow. That's what a cougar sounds like if you wondered. Oh, it's like literally logged there. Oh, I'm there. Oh, same trail, yeah. Oh, rooty mass.
I guess the question is it worth the upgrade, riders? And at the moment, I'm not sure. I think they're obviously trying to get footage that compares more to some of the Insta360 really sort of wide shots. So I can see GoPro's kind of opening up in that sense. I mean, I'll use it more and compare. It's too early to say, to be honest with you, but if you've got any thoughts, if you think the footage was better on the 11 compared to the new footage on the 12, let me know. I'd be very interested to hear, and I will continue to use more of the features, and we'll see how we get on.
Oh, whoa, there's a truck down there. Whoa.